Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Looney. Today I'm going to break down my own trades and put them on trial. I'm going to break down the good, the bad, and the straight up greedy. This is all about learning from wins and mistakes. I'm going to have no fluff, just real plays. Let's get into it. Before we start, quick shout out to the Discord. It is free to join, and then I also have premium perks, which you get access to one-on-one coaching, trade alerts. There's a course. I do giveaways. You can check it out. All links will be in the description. But first thing I'm going to go over is the good moves first, because right now I'm not really buying anything. I'm not really making major moves in my portfolio. I'm not buying. I'm not selling. I'm just simply holding. And this is a good time to analyze my good moves, my good plays. And first is the major crypto. So I'm DCAing into Bitcoin and Dogecoin. These are my major plays. I put $3 a day, very small amounts. Even with pullbacks, I'm building long-term positions with this, but I have 1,500 in Dogecoin, around 4% of my portfolio, and I'm putting $3 a day. So I'm trying to build long-term growth, and I do take profits. I take profits when I get like a 50% return or I see a major spike, and that just goes in my buying power. But I'm fully aware that these could drop 70%. We've seen that massive drop before. And if that does happen, I will continue to buy long term and just to continue to DCA, build a position and lower my average cost. So I'm fully aware that these could drop 70% at any moment, and that will take a hit in my portfolio, but I'm prepared for it. And Bitcoin as well. It has seen major drops before, 70%. And again, I am prepared for that. Only 4% of my portfolio, and that's because I have taken a lot of profits recently. I've been selling $10 at a time, so small amounts, but a large amount of times. And just because I feel as though Bitcoin is starting to get in that bubble territory where we could see it drop. Right now, we are seeing a pullback, so we don't know if it's going to go lower further or it's just a simple pullback. And next week, it might go back up. I know there is the overall liquidity or the M2 money supply is a big indicator of things, and it does indicate that we're going upwards, but I'm not sure. So in case of things, I am taking a little profit. So that one is probably my best plays for crypto, at least. And the next one that's really good is my consistent DCA into Hood and SoFi. So I'm going to scroll down here. And so I'm not really just chasing momentum with these plays, but I am building a position. I'm going to look at the SoFi first because I'm up 15%, and I do see this stock growing. I like the company. I like the CEO, and I like what they're doing. So I'm continuing to just DCA. My average cost is 11.29. I started doing this, and we're going to get into Hood when we saw that massive drop in April. So that's why my return is pretty good. I could have got it at lower prices, but I just didn't. I still think the $11 is really good. If we go to the year to date, it dropped below $9 or below $10, and I got it at 11. So missed out on a few cents or dollars, and yeah, I'm proud of this one. I'm selling covered calls. I have another long-term buy call. This one's actually not a good one or good trade currently, but it is part of my SoFi. So SoFi overall, I'm very confident with what I'm doing and where it's heading, and I'm going to continue to build. If it does drop below my average cost, 11.29, I will try to get more shares, but for now, I'm just holding. I'm just waiting for better opportunities or just overall better time to buy. But as of now, just letting it sit there, letting it grow, doing covered calls, and just waiting. And then Hood, we're going to go over. This one's very small. So this one's a newer position. And this one I did start early April as well. So that's why my return, I'm already up 38%. So really good return because I did start it in the beginning of April. And this is another one that I'm doing small amounts. I could see the stock going to $100, but I could also see the stock going down to 40. So this one's a pretty volatile stock, and that's why I'm not doing big amounts unless I see some sort of major movement. And this one I do want to build long term. So after this bull run, or it might not be a bull run, but when I see a better opportunity, I do plan to build this position a lot bigger. It's only 0.43 of my portfolio. And I do already have 2 shares, so that's actually pretty good. Just overall, this is probably one of my better ones. So the other ones that are really good that I'm proud of are my selling options. I have a ton of sell puts and sell calls on crypto mining companies. I'm generating weekly cash flow or monthly cash flow from puts and calls on names like Riot and Mara. So these give me control and just income in general. So past month, I'm up 700 or 20%. Past 3 months, 500 or 8%. Year to date, up 19%. And then all time up 14% or 2,400. If we go to my realized profits, so these are positions that I've closed, I've actually ordered this to be or grouped by stock. So it's pretty interesting to see because I'll switch over to Riot pretty soon, but it says I'm up 1,700 all time from just closed options. And this actually doesn't include everything. I think it started since 2024 and I'm up 27% or almost 4,000 from this. And if we go to Riot, if we pull that one up, I'm actually down. I'm down 8% or $600. So I'm very proud of the selling option side. So I've generated a lot of income from it, but my buy or average cost is a little higher than I should have done. I got a little greedy with that one. And that's probably a bad play from my side of things. But overall, just letting it sit. I am doing more sell puts because if the stock continues to drop, I want to lower my average costs and just see better gains, see better returns. So these ones I am proud of. I like these ones. And they're just consistent. It's a safe strategy. These stocks are a little bit more risky, but it is a safe strategy. So let's switch over to the bad because this is all the good stuff. And year to date, I'm down. So there has to be some kind of bad scenario. And all time, I'm up 27%. So one is some of my altcoins. I got a little too confident or just kind of jumped into a lot of different things. And a lot of these altcoins, I'm going to go to my total percent return. A few of them are green, but some of them are red. Like Shiba's down 15%, Ethereum Classic down 25%. So I got too greedy with these and I got carried away. And I'm still continuing to DCA just to lower my average costs and just get better returns. I don't plan to sell these for a loss. I try not to sell things for a loss, but we'll see where these ones go eventually. I'm only putting $1 in just because I'm not really trying to build these massive. I'm really just waiting for a good opportunity to sell these. So just slowly lowering my average costs. And then if I do get a return I like, I will plan to sell a few of these. I already sold my AVE position. So if we go to AVE, it's at 260. So I sort of missed out, if I'm being honest. I sold at 227. So I missed out on a few gains, but overall, I'm okay with it. Went into my cash, and I'm just trimming down on things. And very similar is I have too many big names in stock positions. So it's not really a terrible strategy, but I did get a little too diversified. So if I go to my stocks and ETFs, you go to my all time, I'm up 8%. So some of these positions are just, they overlap with one another. It's not really a real plan. I'm going to fix this up by going up a ladder. So right now, I'm trying to acquire 100 shares of Sony, sell call, and then hopefully sell these shares and then move on to the next one like SCHD. I might keep, but we'll see. But Sony, I do plan to sell this when I get 100 shares and I sell a call and I realize a gain. But you can see a lot of these I have very small positions in, and I was DCAing, but then I kind of stopped. And not because these are bad, but because these are all the same. So if one of these goes up, they're most likely they all go up. It's not entirely linked like that, but overall, these overlap with one another. So I'm not really planning to go into these as much. I'm looking to sell these at some point when I reach a certain threshold that I will sell these shares off. Like Walmart's pretty good. And I think TSM, if I could find that one. TSM up 53%. So these are the two that are closest for me to sell, even though I do see some further growth in these. But we'll see what I do with those. And yeah, that's my honest breakdown of things. We've seen some good plays. There are a few bad ones, a few greedy ones, and drop a comment on your own trades. Are they good? Are they bad? Is it hype? And just be real. Like, subscribe, and let's grow together. Peace.